4 times the rent. Bro, all of this American shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's the way that things are here. And if you wanna live here, then you have to follow the rules or follow whatever system they got set up, right? So look, if you want an apartment, first thing you're gonna always have to look at is your credit score. So if you have already went through an eviction, or if you have had some type of rough life, or something has happened in your life where your credit is messed up, a lot of times you will get denied. And realistically, that could end up causing you to be homeless for not having a good credit score. So my job is to stop people from becoming homeless. I was in that situation before and I had to learn this information, and I use the same information in order to get approved for an apartment. Pretty much any apartment I want to get approved for, I can get approved. So I am somebody who has a sauce. I've been through what you're going through and I can help you get out of it. First thing you want to do, like I said, is look at your credit score. If you have a bad credit score, there's 2 things that you could do. One is you could set up a business. So you could create an LLC and then you can apply with your LLC. The second way you can do it is by creating a CPN number. CPN is a 9-digit number that can be used for credit purposes. It is not used for jobs. It's not used for taxes. It's not none of that. It's not a real social. It is a credit profile number, which gives you the opportunity to be able to obtain credit. This is not some illegal shit where you just making some false social security number and saying, oh, this is my social, and you're giving people fake social cards. No, a CPN number is a second chance. It's almost like if you got fucked up before, you're trying to get back up on your feet, you can use a CPN to start your credit over and be able to get approved for apartments, cars, homes, all of those things. And then you can use that CPN number to start building your credit and to giving yourself a second chance. You don't want to use a CPN number to go commit fraud. You don't want to go out there and try to scam people. You don't want to go out there and try to be like, well, I'm gonna go see how many iPhones I can get and never pay them back. No, a CPN is a second chance. You use a CPN in order to get approved for these things that you couldn't have access to. You have to value the credit. So the reason why your credit is fucked up in the first place is because you didn't value it. You didn't make sure that under all circumstances, your credit is paid off every single month, which caused you to go into collection or eviction or repo, whatever happened. I'm not the person that's gonna judge you and say, damn, you fucked up because of going through this. No, I understand life happens, things go on. You have to navigate around those things. If something bad happened to you, you have to figure out how to get back to where you wanna go or to the next level. So you can use the CPN number to get approved for an apartment. Now, whenever you're applying for an apartment, you're gonna need more than your CPN number. You can't just make a CPN number and then go apply for an apartment and then just be like, well, I'm getting in. No, you have to make your CPN number, you have to add public records to it, then you have to add a trade line. You can get approved for an apartment with no trade line, but you need to at least have a very strong profile that has public records on it. If you don't have that, it's gonna be harder to get approved. Once you get your number created, then you're gonna have to get the approval documents. So there's 2 different ways. Whenever you're applying for apartments, they're gonna ask you for 2.5 to 3 times the rent. So if you don't make that amount of money, what you can do is before you move in, you can get a bank account that has Zelle or some type of transfer where you can send money to different bank accounts. So you set up a business account and then you set up a personal account and you get $1,000, right? Whatever you make from your normal job, you put it into your business account and then you send it to yourself from your personal account. Then you keep filtering that same money that you can show on your bank statements that you make money every single month. So if you need to make 3 times the rent, you take that $1,000. If your rent is supposed to be $1,000, you take that $1,000, send it to yourself 3 times. And that's gonna show that you have $3,000 coming in your bank account. And you can use that as your proof of income. You don't have to go out here and create false documents. You don't have to lie. You don't have to do all these things. If you do use documents, you must understand that these companies have verification systems in place. So you have to understand where data is being pulled from. You have to know why they're pulling the data and what companies they're using. So whenever you're doing these apartment applications and stuff, you need to call these places and say, what third-party verification system are you using? You want to make sure that your information is being protected, or you're not putting your information in a place where somebody could risk having it taken. So that's what I tell them. I say, I want to know what your third-party verification system is so that I can make sure that my information is protected. They're going to tell you. And this is how you choose which information or what documents you use. So there's different types of documents. In order to get approved, you have to use a certain document for each different third-party verification in order to get approved. If you do need help getting approved for an apartment, we do have apartment packages, and we do not serve everybody. So we only work with certain people who we deem would be a good fit for our company. If we're not able to help you, we're not just gonna try to sell you something so that we can get your money. No, we only work with certain people who we can help. If we can't help you, then you have to either learn it yourself or you have to go to someone else. I'm sorry. That's just the way the game is. We want to help our clients. If we can't help our clients, then we can't help you. You feel me? So if you are someone who wants to move into a new apartment, you need access to new credit cards, new loans, or if you just need your credit repaired, you can book a call with our team in the link in the description and we will see if we can help you out.